If you've read this whole thing and know how to play D&D like a boss, you can do this stuff. D&D is confusing. Money is simple. It's just numbers. You don't even have to memorize any spells or how they change at different levels. So easy. In a perfect world, the rules for what to do with your money would be simple and clear-cut. There would be a rule book, and you would never feel stressed out because all you would have to do is follow the rules. But there isn't. It's confusing, and you get fed up and stop trying. So let's get your money in better shape than the majority of Americans. Today, I'll lay out my financial quick start pack of 3 rules for anyone who never learned good money habits and needs some beginning guidance of doing the right thing with your money. Once you get a handle on them, you can start playing the game right. Have some savings, and importantly, realize that you can do this. This confidence, that proof that you are able to do the work, will propel you to move forward on your journey so that you can save more money, have more fun, have less stress. My name is Kate Moody. I run Ms. Moody Money. You can call me Ms. Moody if you want to stay. Thank you, Janet Jackson. Personal finance is a lot like Dungeons and Dragons. To seriously play this game, you have to do a lot of reading and a fair amount of work. Also, I wore this shirt in honor of having a Dungeons and Dragons reference. I wore a little gamer shirt. I hope you guys like it. But if you just want to join a group to play for an afternoon, you can get by pretty well with only a 10-minute overview of gameplay and then learn as you go. It's the same with money. To seriously play, you have to do a lot of reading and work. But you can get by pretty well with a 10-minute overview of the rules. Once you have these under your belt, you'll gain confidence and learn as you go. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. You are probably wishing all I would say is it takes like one good saving throw to get out of debt. Sorry, I can't. And if you use dice to determine who pays what, then you're in an illegal gambling ring. Get out. Personal finance is personal. Your mileage may vary. It's not for everyone. That's fine. My quick start kit, let's call it, centers around one financial pillar. Spend less than you make. When it comes down to it, your feeling of financial security is the difference between how much is coming in and how much is going out. Think of money like water in a bathtub. Your income is money coming down from the faucet. And all the things you buy, all of your expenses, is money going out the drain. You want to keep as much water in the tub as possible. So you gotta turn that faucet up higher and or plug that drain. If you are making more than a living wage, this is totally doable. Lots of people think they'll be fine if they just made more money, and that is not the situation. Most people just end up spending more money. That's why I say it's the difference between what comes in and what goes out. That's the important thing. Let's say there's 2 women named, I don't know, Jolene and Dolly. Now, Jolene makes $100,000 a year, and Dolly makes $70,000 a year. Jolene spends $120,000 a year. Dolly spends $60,000 a year. Come December, Jolene is $20,000 in debt, and Dolly's got $10,000 in the savings account. Dolly's tub is full. Jolene's? Nope. All the water that's going to be coming into that faucet is going to be going down the drain for Jolene as well because she owes so much money. What if they both lose their jobs? Jolene has serious debt with no money coming in, so she's at risk of bankruptcy. And Dolly's got enough to get by while looking for work. She's not stressed out. Understand that pillar. Everything we're doing is going to be trying to get you to fill up that tub to spend less money than you make. First rule, save 10% of your income into a savings account that you only use for emergencies. An emergency is defined by me as something that you could not have planned for. There was no way you saw this coming, and you have to pay for it. The transmission falls out of your car. Hot water heater breaks. I don't know, there's a global pandemic and your hours get cut back, but you still gotta pay for rent and kibble. An emergency is not. Sephora is having their VIP sale and I gotta stock up on Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant is not a sponsor, but I'm actually 74. An emergency is not, your car needs a tune-up. An emergency is not, you've had a tough time and deserve a spa day. I would dare you to find the person in America who doesn't think they've had a tough time and deserve a spa day. These are all things that either you could have seen coming or you don't actually have to pay for. Saving 10% is a general rule of thumb. It may not be feasible for you right now, but aim for that. Set up an automatic deposit. You can contact human resources to see if they can just split your paycheck that way. A lot of companies will do that for you. Tell them 90% into checking, 10% into savings. If they can't, then contact your bank or credit union and set up an automatic deposit with them. Note, if you got credit card debt, and that'd be like half of America, I want you to get your emergency fund to $1,000 first, and then use this 10% to pay off those cards before you continue on with the emergency fund. So once you have this set up, you'll automatically be saving money, you'll automatically be filling your tub, but that doesn't mean you're spending less than you make. So on to rule 2, pay all bills on time and in full. This means paying your credit card balance in full every month. Non-negotiable. Think of your credit card as simply an extension of your checking account. It is not a way to buy things you don't have money for. If you don't have money to buy something in your checking account, then you don't have the money to buy it. Period. End of story. Done. And I actually mean all bills, not just your credit card bills, but no bill is going to get paid late. No bill comes to the house and is then ignored. Krampus will come for you if any bill gets paid late. Worse yet, I will come for you if any bill gets paid late. If you have enough economic stability to put bills on auto pay, do that. It is so nice. That means you have to have enough in your checking account where you will never overdraft. If you don't have that economic security yet, try different systems to make sure you're paying on time. Put alerts on your phone. Buy one of those huge desk calendars and write out all of your bills on that so you know when they're all coming up. Pay bills on the day they arrive. Don't even wait. Open the email, open the letter, pay the bill immediately. Or spend half an hour every Saturday morning paying your bills. Just figure out a system that works for you. As long as they are getting paid on time and in full, I am happy. Neither I or Krampus will come for you. This not only keeps you from getting into credit card debt, but it also builds positive credit history, which will help you a lot and save you a lot of money when you do need to borrow money. It can also help you get jobs as well as a place to live, weirdly enough. Third, track your spending for 1 month. Most people are shocked when they find out where their money is actually getting spent, but only once you know this can you do anything about it. Consider your money tracking like a map of pirate treasure. The list of spending is where your hidden money lives. Let's go back to Dolly and Jolene. In this scenario, they're both making 50 grand a year, take home. Even though they make the same amount, Jolene only needs to spend about $25 a day more than Dolly to end up being $5,000 in debt at the end of the year. And Dolly would have $5,000 in savings. Just $25 a day can have that large of an effect on your money. Tracking spending allows you to find wasteful spending and nip it in the bud. I am not saying to cut back on your daily latte or to stop subscribing to HBO or do any of the things that you love. I am saying to cut spending on stuff that isn't required for survival or doesn't bring you joy, enrichment, fulfillment, happiness, those human psychological needs that we have. what you'll do is write down each purchase as you make it. And when you do that, it brings awareness to every dollar you spend. Once you have that awareness, you can shift your behavior, but your behavior will never change unless you actually know what needs to get done. Think about it. If you assumed you spend $15 a week on matcha and scones just to find out that it's actually $35 a week and you don't even care about the matcha that much, you're just in it for the scones, the shock of that realization will make you reconsider next time, and you won't mindlessly order a matcha to go with the scones. And now you got $20 a week to spend on better things. Use a notebook, use an app, use the notes section of your phone. Whatever way you will follow is the way you're going to do it. Note, I will say there are some beloved budgeting apps out there that have helped out many people. But in my experience, for beginners, it really is essential that you are the one who is writing down every dollar you spend as you spend it, because you need that active understanding of where your money is going, not a passive understanding. Therefore, I don't recommend apps that you just hook up to your accounts and that does your budgeting for you. I built an easy money tracker. You can get it on my website. It is free. It's simple. There's no third-party apps or anything like that. You just need to have a Google account to use it. It literally takes 8 seconds to log in each purchase. And it categorizes and adds everything up for you. And it's super pretty, makes charts and stuff. You'll love it. But you do you. I don't care how you track your spending as long as you are tracking your spending for at least 1 month. When you have it all written down, look it over weekly. Where did you spend more than you realized? Where could you have cut back and it wouldn't have made any difference at all? Look for the pirate treasure and next week, plan accordingly. Ultimately, you would want to set up a budget that you'll stick to, but that's not quite part of the quick starter pack that I'm talking about today. It'd be more like a standard starter pack, but just so you know. You have your quick start pack. The main pillar, spend less than you make. Save 10% of your income. Pay all bills on time and in full. And track 1 month's worth of spending. If you do just these few things, you will be better off than the majority of Americans. I'm not saying that they're easy. I'm saying that they're simple. There's a difference. But you got this. You can do this. If you are a functioning human adult, if you're even like a moderately functioning human adult, you got this. And oh my God, if you have children, that is the hardest job in the world. If you can raise a human being, you can do this. If you're looking for a bit more help, talk to a financial coach. There are plenty of great ones across the United States. You can work with me. Go to msmoodymoney.com, set up an appointment with me. Please like and subscribe to get more Librarian approved money tips. Hey, thanks for watching.